the child part. And so what I'd ask you to do is think of a childhood memory that was uncomfortable. And so I always want to, just in case anybody has any trauma in their background, sometimes if we have trauma in our background, we might find it hard to think of an uncomfortable memory without it being actually a really painful or traumatic memory. And if that's the case, then I would ask you to think of a neutral memory, or just something, maybe even a memory of yourself doing something by yourself that you enjoyed as a child. But it also could be an uncomfortable memory, like maybe something that produces a little bit of like a little bit of a twinge when you think about it, but something that's not overwhelmingly painful. And you can just think of that, and we won't share those memories, but just think, you have that in your mind, and just a clear image of that memory. Does everybody have something? Okay. So to start out taking some nice deep, slow breaths with that longer exhale, that nice long exhale. And just imagine at the top of your head, it's like kind of like you've got a little moon roof at the top of your head. And just notice that this beautiful big fall moon floating above you. And it's just like that beautiful golden moonlight just comes right through that moon roof. And as it touches your scalp and enters into your head, it feels so relaxing. Just notice what happens as it touches your ears and as it moves down your jaw. Just notice your jaw relaxing, letting go. And then this moonlight circles down your spine, all through your vertebrae. It's moving down your shoulders. The shoulders relax. It moves down your arms, circling around all the larger bones and tendons, muscle at the top of your arms, all the way down to the fine little bones of your fingertips, your pinky. Just notice it shooting out the tips of your fingers, like there's a little pinprick at the end of each finger, and a relaxing light just moves through you. And then just notice it moving down your torso, circling your heart and your lungs, moving through your blood, and moving through your belly, just relaxing the pelvis, and down your backside and down your thighs. And just notice what it does, what it looks like as it moves around your bones and tendons. It's beautiful, very calming moonlight. And notice it moving down your knees and your calves, all the way to your toes. And it's like, again, just like there's a little pinprick at the end of each of the toes, and that light just moves through. It's so calming and relaxing. And now just notice in front of you that there's a set of 5 stairs. And they can be any kind of stairs. Maybe they're ancient stone stairs, or maybe they're more modern wooden stairs. Whatever strikes your imagination, just allow that to take form in front of you. And notice yourself looking down these stairs. And way down at the bottom, there's 5 stairs, and way at the bottom there's a door. And it can be any kind of door. And what it looks like will become clearer to you as you walk down the stairs. And I'm going to count you down the stairs. And as we walk down with every step, you'll become more relaxed, just more calm, anticipating going through the door. And so starting out on number 1, looking down to step number 2, and just allowing yourself to move down to step number 2, feeling calm and relaxed. And then stepping down to step number 3, calm, feeling relaxed. Looking forward to moving through that door, because on the other side of the door is a peaceful, perfect place. And it's a perfectly safe and beautiful place that comes from your imagination. And so feeling anticipation as you move down to step number 4 to move through that door. And then down to step number 5, and you're standing right in front of the door. You might even reach out and touch it, feel its texture. And let's notice how that door opens. Maybe there's a knob, or maybe you just push the door. Go ahead, and when you're ready, just go ahead and move through the door. Move into this space and just notice what you see here. It's a peaceful place where only you can go unless you invite another person or beings there. Just notice what it looks like here. Notice how you move in the space. You float, or maybe you're walking or swimming. Just notice what you smell or hear. Is there anything that you can touch? Notice if there are any animals here, any kind of creatures. When you've looked around a bit, just notice that there's this one space that seems even more appealing than the other areas of this place. There's one little spot that looks like it would be so nice to rest in. And just allow yourself to move to that spot. And when you get there, just kind of settle in. And using your mind's eye from this spot, we're going to go and visit that memory of yourself as a child. And you're going to go as an adult, as your adult self, as an observer. Just allow yourself to move back in time, standing just outside of that memory. Just notice what's going on. And just notice what this child seems to be feeling and experiencing. And if there's anybody else there, you can go ahead and freeze the action. So whoever else isn't aware of what's going on, it's just you and that child self. And just allow that child self to notice you, and just introduce to them who you are. They might feel a little shocked or surprised, and just explain that you came here from the future. Maybe you could tell them a little bit about what's going on in this scene. Just help them to understand. And then let them know that you're going to bring them somewhere. You'll bring them, and they're with you, and they're safe. And just let them know, and just take them back with you to that peaceful place. Or if you can get there, just floating off, flying off. You're holding their hands, they can stay right with you. And when you get to that place, just show them around. explain what this place is. Explain that you made it yourself out of your imagination. Go ahead and show them anything about your life that you'd like them to see. All the things you're proud of, all the things that you've accomplished, that they've accomplished as they grew up. People who are important to them. Let's give them a little tour of your life's greatest hits. When you feel like you've shown them all that you want to show them, you want to kneel down next to them and maybe give them a hug. And as you hug them, something really amazing happens. They just melt right into your body. Just notice the two of you just melting together. And just notice how that feels. And when you're ready, take a good long look around this place again, just allowing yourself to float around. Just enjoying the feeling of this safe space. And now it's time to say goodbye to this space for now. We're going to go gradually, there's no hurry. So just moving gradually towards the door, knowing that you can come back to this place anytime because you created it. It's yours, it belongs to you. Moving towards that door slowly. And then when you get in there, just maybe take a last look over your shoulder at the space. And I'm going to gradually, when we move through the door, I'm going to gradually count you back up the stairs. So no hurry, no need to open your eyes just yet. I'm just moving through that door, and you're at step number 5 right now. And moving up to step number 4, and you'll remember everything about your experience and carry with you this relaxed feeling. Then moving up to step number 3, feeling a little bit more awake and alert, a little more aware of the room around you. And moving to step number 2, feeling aware, more alert, still being able to carry the feeling of that space and that relaxation with you. Step number 1, and then go ahead and take a big breath. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes. Kind of shake your shoulders, rub your feet on the ground.